Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay, let's just get started. Okay, so I want to do something real quick. I want you to watch this video, and I want you to tell me what you see. We're going to start out with this. I'm not going to actually start out with what the theme of today's show is, because I want you to see. Now, we're going to have to mute the music. Okay, so I'm turning it down on the phone. We're going to have to mute it because it's got copyrighted music, so we can't play that music on my show, of course. But watch this video and tell me what you see. Boom. And it's just Johnny Depp coming out of a building. He's got all of his fans there, right? All of his people are there. Okay, now you saw that, right? You saw that. And you saw what you think about that in your mind, right? It's just Johnny Depp. It's just Johnny Depp coming out of a building with his security, right? So let's watch it again. One more time. And remember, it's going to be muted, so now. Okay. And that's all he's doing. He's just walking out of a building. He's being led by his security. They're making sure, you see all those crazy ass people right there? They're making sure nothing's going on, right? Okay. Now I want you to see right here what the media said about him. The fucking lying piece of shit media from page 6. Johnny Depp needs some assistance leaving a hotel. You see, and this is why I get angry, and I don't want to get angry anymore. Like, I'm trying to not be angered by these people because they're so full of shit. You know what I mean? They're just full of shit. I know that and you want to know what? No, I'm gonna take that back. I was gonna say I know that they just want clicks. No, Johnny Depp will get clicks. Okay, everybody's all about Johnny Depp right now. Nobody's about Amber Heard. Sorry, you Austin stripper. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Okay, but everybody's all about Johnny Depp right now. You don't need to do this, page 6. You don't need to say Johnny Depp needs some assistance. You don't need to make it look as if he's drunk and they have to help him out of the hotel. You pieces of shit. I mean, it's so stupid, man. And look at all those fans right there. Look at all of those people. And then the same thing on this. Look, you can even see more of them than in the video right there. That's going like all the way down the street right there. But then going back to what the fucking lying piece of shit media says. Johnny Depp needs some assistance leaving a hotel. See, and that's why I said that thought. That, oh yeah, it's because they want clicks. It's because they want people to click on the article. Yeah. Bro, right now, anything with Johnny Depp's name on it is going to get clicks. It doesn't really matter what it is. If it's got Johnny Depp's name on it, that's getting clicks, okay? You don't need to do this. And you want to know why they're doing it? Because they're always going to be pushing this angle. And you remember how we talked about a few, I believe it was, what are we, in June? So then it was technically last month. We talked about how how Amber Heard's going to get out of the news. And, they're still going to be running this angle. It's right there. They're always going to be running this angle. Amber Heard got her ass kicked, bro. Like, in a football game not a football game, a sporting event, right? You know how when a really big sporting event like the Super Bowl or the NBA Finals or some shit, when that goes down and the team that loses, their fans of that team, you ever notice how they go on social media and they'll like make all kinds of excuses and the refs, it's because of the refs. No, dude, your team fucking lost. Shut up. And that's what you always want to tell those people, especially on Twitter. You have it. But this is it. This is the exact same thing, dude. The mainstream media lost. Okay? Amber Heard, her side is the mainstream media. Her side is the culture that we live in. Her side is that. Johnny Depp's side is people like you and I. Normal people. That's what Johnny Depp's side is. We won. The people won. And the media, I have to add toxic now, the toxic feminists, and let's make one thing very clear. The media is full of toxic feminists. And I'm talking about like Dr. Proudman, like Eve Barlow. The media is full of those people, even men. Even men. And thank you everybody that supported my new character. We're going to be definitely doing more Gabe. You know, he's going to be coming around a lot. And, you know, we're going to try some other characters. We'll see what we can do. But thank you everybody for supporting him. You know, he's really happy. He told me, you know what I mean. But this is the thing. The media are toxic feminists. Even the men. They only want the feminist narrative. They only want to have their way and that they win. Okay, and I just took some other ones. Check out this tweet from that umbrella guy. I believe this guy was like made famous by the trial or by Elaine Bredhoff or whatever the fuck. And look what he says. Notice the media never mentions how Johnny Depp is a domestic abuse survivor. They can't have a man being abused. It ruins their narrative. Now, when he says there, he said it's umbrella guy, so I'm going to assume we don't want to do pronouns. When he says there, it ruins their narrative. You have to understand that there is broad. It's not like their narrative, the media. It's not like the media is just ABC, NBC, CNN, Page 6, like these other fucking morons. It's not like the media is only that. Dude, the media is everybody that believes the media. Because there are a lot of people in our culture, okay, they believe what these people have to say. Like when they go back when they scroll on their Twitter and they see this tweet say, Johnny Depp needs some assistance leaving a hotel. You want to know what they say? Oh man, I knew it. And you know what? They don't even click the article. They don't even click the video. They don't even go and see the actual truth. They just go by the headline. Oh man, I knew it. Johnny Depp's out here and he beat Amber Heard and he's already out here getting drunk. And they have to help him out of the hotel because he's so drunk. So when you say the media, when we say toxic feminists, when we say those words, we aren't only talking about that specific term. We're talking about everybody that supports it. See? Because you don't only have toxic feminists that are doing it. Hey man, all the actual feminists, there are actual feminists like the ones watching that they still subscribe to, mutual abuse. And I've still been seeing the tweets. I've still been seeing the posts. Mutual abuse. They were both toxic. Dude, it's pretty obvious now. Whenever you see anybody going against the Johnny Depp narrative, you know who they are. They are the abuser. They are the type of people that are okay with Amber Heard being a horrible person. That's who they are, man. Listen to these people when they tell you who they are. And for all the women that have been commenting, they're saying, I'm a feminist and I believe in that. Good. Because y'all need to understand you have the power to call out the toxic feminists that make you look bad. You do. You have the power to do that. And that's the only way you're going to do it. That's the only way you're going to do it. See? The only way that, I'm not going to say that feminism, and really that's actually, you know what, let's go in on that thought for a little bit. Even if normal feminists in everyday life, even if they do call out these toxic feminists, like Eve Barlow, like Dr. Proudman, like Amber Heard, like, hey man, and you want me to tell you what, from what it looks like, Evan Rachel Wood, that Ilma Gore woman, it just kind of seems like all these women are just toxic ass feminists. That's what it feels like, dude. And we're digging. The Marilyn Manson thing is getting deep. The videos haven't gotten a lot of views, but I'm putting them down because I think I'm hoping that the trial goes, number one, that there is a trial, and number two, that it's public, because you need to have everything. You need to have the complaints. You need to have everything out in the open. When you go in here and you read that complaint from Marilyn Manson's legal team, holy shit. Evan Rachel Wood and Ilma Gore broke federal law, bro. These women are criminals. Not very good ones, but they're criminals. You see? So when it comes to feminists like you, the women watching, When it comes to feminists, y'all need to understand, I'm sorry, your movement has been hijacked. Now, I'm not saying that you still can't call yourself a feminist. I'm like, go ahead, because I know what you're talking about. Equal rights, yada, yada, yada. We know. We've been here. But at the same time, you can't escape what the actual umbrella of feminism now is. That's what it is. The current third wave of feminism, and all women out there, they'll agree with it. They know third wave feminism has ruined feminism. And who are the feminists that are third wave? The people in the media, man. Because they all went to college. They all got indoctrinated by all these groups in their colleges, and then they go to these media companies and publications, and they're surrounded by other toxic people that are also indoctrinated with that bullshit. Because the problem with I know that people hear the word college and indoctrinated. Dude, there's a lot of people that go to college and they just go to college, man. Like, I went to college back in the day, 2008, 2009. I went for 3 semesters. I hated school, so I just partied my ass off. I left after 2 years, and that was fun. It was fun. I had a good time. I didn't learn anything because you don't really learn anything. But there's a lot of people that they go to college and they become these insane activists, and they become these insane people that they'll go and protest a building and they'll stage a sit-in. Hey, good, do it. Go ahead, do it. I'm saying you have the freedom to do that. In this country, you have the freedom to go and be a crazy fucking activist woman that you want to be, or a man. I mean, even the male feminist, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to be making fun of the male feminists, sorry. So all the people that were, no, I'm not going to say that. There was nobody that was talking shit. So that's why I'm saying I appreciate the support. But you have people that they went to college and they just went to college, man. They didn't go and they didn't get indoctrinated the way that those people do. And that's why the people like this, the people in the media, they're indoctrinated, and they go to these publications, they go to these media companies, and they say, oh, I'm going to spread this message about evil men. And Johnny Depp, he won. So he's such an evil man, and the court system saved him. I've even seen some tweets about the court system being biased for men. Really? Really? That's a fucking joke, right? I know you're joking there. So, we got some more tweets. We got some more comments. Let's just jump right into them. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Check out this bullshit. From Undercover Audience, just got a confirmation that the latest Aquaman 2 test screening that was held today still had Amber Heard from start to finish. Probably WB is testing the waters with the public now that the trial is over. Screen time approximately around 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm telling you, I'm not going to go watch Aquaman for shit. Number one, I'm also not really a fan of Aquaman. Because I'm old, like I'm an old school guy. Like, if you ever heard of a show called Entourage, okay, there's this show called Entourage, and you can see it right there. And in that show, it's like about an actor, Vincent Chase, and he's an actor, right, in Hollywood, right? Okay, well, he did Aquaman. And I'll never forget it because I was such a fan of that show. It helped me as I was in my adolescence, in my 20s. And I remember when they said Aquaman, like it's the same thing with Jumanji, like I know that a lot of people love Robin Williams, so it's kind of weird for me to be like that about a show that, that's just Entourage. But at the same time, when I heard Aquaman, I was like, no, I don't want to watch Aquaman because Vincent Chase in Entourage is Aquaman to me. I know that sounds weird, but that's just the way I am. Hey, it's me. But I feel the exact same way about Robin Williams. I'm not going to watch Jumanji or Jumanji 2 or Jumanji 3. I don't give a fuck how much money they make because I love Robin Williams. So that's why it's the same thing. When I heard the original Aquaman, I didn't go see it. I didn't give a fuck. I don't care about that. But now this, honestly, dude, I'm going to say it straight up. Boycott Aquaman 2. Straight up. Boycott that shit. For them to say, oh, well, Amber Heard is going to treat Johnny Depp like a complete piece of shit. She's going to ruin his life for 6 years of his life, a tenth of his life. And then we still got confirmation here that Amber Heard is in the new Aquaman for 20 to 25 minutes. Nah, fuck that. If you are watching me right now, I'm telling you, do not go watch Aquaman. Fuck that. Fuck that movie and fuck that entire DC company for doing that. Fuck them. Fuck them. No, we're not playing this game anymore with them. And why are they doing that? Because they know they can. Because they know that there's still going to be some people that are stupid enough to go watch it. I mean, there's not a lot of people that are very passionate about this thing. Excuse me. There's not a lot of people that are very passionate about this thing the way that we are. They cared, and everybody cares about Johnny Depp, but then they're at the same time they're kind of like, oh well, I still want to see Aquaman. I mean, and there's also a lot of women they're gonna go to watch Jason. They're gonna go to watch Jason Momoa, and they're gonna hope that he takes his shirt off. Of course, hey, that's just the way it is. That's marketing. That's all that is, man. That ain't nothing more than marketing. But then you have a lot of people that they're saying, well, if you go and you boycott Aquaman, well, you know what? Then you're hurting all the other people. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, you should hurt all those other people, because all those other people should stand the fuck up and say, no, I'm not going to be in this movie because Amber Heard is here. So get her out of the movie or you got me. Like Jason Momoa should have straight up came out and said, no, I'm not going to do this movie with her. But he's a little bitch. I think that guy's a little bitch. I've said it before. He looks like one of those guys that just goes along with everything so that way he doesn't get any shit about it. That's it. That's all it is. He looks exactly like that type. Exactly. Just the same way that I look like an asshole. And that's why I sit here and talk shit about people, because I fucking am an asshole. And I'll gladly talk shit about Jason Momoa. Jason, you're a fucking moron, bro. You should have gotten Amber taken off of that fucking movie. You want me to tell you what? You're a pussy, bro. So fuck your movie, bro. I'll tell you straight up, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. And he's not going to see it, so it's not like I have to worry about it. So today, we are going to end the show, 17 minutes. Yeah, let's end it with a lightning round. Okay, from Entertainment Tonight. You're going to see a theme here. Kim Kardashian is sharing the surprising way Pete Davidson turned her on. Kim reveals the surprising way Pete made her so fucking horny. Now, I'm not even going to go into the article because it's not that hard to understand. The guy's got a huge fucking cock. What's the big deal? He's got a huge wanger. Why do you think she's in love with him? We all saw the Ray J video. If you haven't seen the Ray J video, Ray J has a pretty big wanger too. Okay? She likes big wang. What's the problem? You don't even have to say anything. She likes a big wanger. Next. And then this guy, poor guy, right here from Hollywood Life. Shaney, is it? Yeah, Shaney, I think. Shaney Jones calls Kanye West her baby and professes her love for him on his birthday after split reports. Okay. And you know what's funny about this? I mean, I'm not saying that Kanye West has a little dick or anything, but you know what's funny about this? When you zoom in, that girl kind of looks like Kim Kardashian. She kind of does look like Kim Kardashian. She really does. But, I mean, technically, don't they all? I mean, all the women in that game, they all want to look like her. That same blended look with the same hair and the same makeup or whatever the fuck. Like, they all look the exact same. Like Kylie, you know what I mean? Like, they all have that same Kylie Kim look. So, in a sense, like, I do remember... I'll see if I can find the photos, though. I do remember there was one time, you remember Reggie Bush, the football player? Okay, he was dating Kim Kardashian, and then after he broke up with Kim Kardashian, the person he was dating right after her literally looked exactly like Kim Kardashian. And that's not because they all look alike. That's just because you could tell he wanted to fuck someone that was exactly like his ex. It was so obvious. Next. And then we're sticking with the Kardashian. Scott Disick, 39, and British model Rebecca Donaldson, 27, split after just 2 months of casually dating. What? Well, then they didn't split. They were casually dating. What are you doing, Daily Mail celebrity? Dating weeks after ex Kourtney Kardashian married Travis Barker. And honestly, I'm going to tell you what. I think that the way that she was with this guy, I think she's probably a lot happier with this guy than this Travis Barker guy, because it's more than obvious this Travis Barker thing, it's really a rebound. And if there's anything that we all know, is you don't marry the rebound. I mean, Kourtney should have been smarter than that. You got with the rebound and you married him. Bad idea. Moving on. From the New York Post, I met a hot girl online. We fell in love, but turns out I was catfished by my ex. I don't even have anything to comment on. I thought that was really fucked up. That's what your ass gets, bro. Like me, the kind of guy I look like, I know how I look. So for me, like, to think that a beautiful woman like wants to get something going with me, like, I'm not like that. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'll talk to her. Yeah, I don't care who it is. No. Like, you don't know who these women are, bro. Like, if you have a girlfriend, right? Let's say you have a girlfriend or you're dating someone, and then a woman just miraculously jumps in your DMs. You need to think that that woman has been sent by the woman you're dating or the woman you're in a relationship with. She probably was. Like your girlfriend or the person you're dating, she was probably like, hey, can you like message my boyfriend? And yeah, like, can you like try to get to know him to see? I want to see what he'll do. Dude, they do that. They really do that. Women do that all the time. So I remember when I used to be dating, and every time I'd get a new message from a new girl on Facebook or on Instagram, I'd be like, who are you? Like, do you know my girlfriend so and so? And they'd be like, no, I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. Well, I'm taken. So, like, sometimes it's so obvious that they're trying to catch you cheating or some bullshit, Like, it's so obvious like that. But, next, poor guy. Killer jellyfish population soaring in shipwrecks. Okay, like, this is insane. This is like a crazy fucking thing to read while you're scrolling. Like, I'm not even gonna go into the article, but that's why I wanted to show you this, because I was just scrolling, and I read it. I was like, killer jellyfish population soaring in shipwrecks. What? And I was like, what? Like, just thinking about something like that happening, it removes you from your day-to-day life. Like, because you know how you have your schedule, you wake up, maybe you go to work, or maybe you go to the gym, or maybe you go to Starbucks with your friend bestie or some shit, right? But you have your daily schedule, and then you read something like that and you're like, killer jellyfish population soaring in shipwrecks. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I'm glad I'm never going to have to worry about killer jellyfish, because I'll never be around shipwrecks, ever. But hey, man, hey, crazy shit happens in this world all the time. Next, and this is going to be the last one. Oh, no, we got two more. From the New York Post again, R. Kelly should get more than 25 years in prison to protect the public, federal prosecutors say. Because if you remember, R. Kelly was like a huge fucking deal, gigantic deal back in the day. So, to think that how often or how much was he doing that shit? And back then he was making a lot of money. Remember, back then when he was a big deal, he was making a lot of money. And then what happened? Like, he kind of fell off because he really didn't have music going on anymore, and he really didn't have any. And then all of a sudden, all of this shit started popping off. So, do you think that maybe because he fell off and he wasn't making as much money, that's why, or maybe he had people on payroll, like maybe people were coming to him and they're like, hey, you're gonna give me money, and you know what, you're gonna pay me every month, or I'm gonna tell everybody your secrets, and then you fall off, you can't pay anymore, the ransom or whatever the fuck it is, a monthly fee subscription, you can't pay anymore, so then the people come out about you. I do think that he probably had people that he was paying so that way they would shut the hell up, and then he just couldn't pay anymore, because he stopped making music. I don't even remember the last time that dude made a new song. Like, and I don't mean recently. I mean like 10, 12 years ago. So, okay, this is going to be the last one. I saw this one, and this is weird. Like, whoever this is at Soap Central, you need to reevaluate who you hired for your social media, because it doesn't sound good. Like, when you read this, Soap Central, Wednesday, on Days of Our Lives, Leo sneaked into the Dimera mansion and manipulated Thomas. And then they use a picture of, I guess that's Leo, that dude, and I'm assuming that's Thomas. What? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Rethink who you hired to do that job. That's all. So we're going to leave it there. That should be about it. Do I have anything else? No, we got some stuff for next week. That should be about it. So, Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Don't forget to send me the emails. We're still getting a lot of emails. I'm going to try and collect emails so that way we can do a whole video where I answer only emails. So send me some emails. Comment in the on the video. Excuse me, I went blank. Comment on the video. You want to see anything? You want to hear me talking about anything? Let me know. Hey, let's make it happen. You know, we're all here together in this, so let's make it happen. So yeah, thank you for liking and subscribing. We will catch you next time.